What are you patting me down for?
Well, you're under arrest.
Why am I under arrest?
Resisting.
It's gonna be stuck on her.
I have not resisted anything.
Okay.
Excuse me. Can you be human for 2 seconds? I'm a psychiatrist, okay? I'm a psychiatrist. Can you be human to me for 2 seconds and just tell me why you're doing this to me?
You're going to lose your job.
Kimberly,
You're going to lose your job.
I would listen to this.
You're going to lose your job.
Very important, okay?
You're going to lose your job. You're going to lose your job.
I am now requesting that you submit to a lawful test of your breath.
You're not going to...
2024, a foggy night on a Florida road. A driver pulled over in a rental car with a shredded front tire, refused to step out, and decided to fight. Every single order. The body cam caught it all. But would the footage back up what she believed?
Well, I'm just visiting here.
Okay. Is this your vehicle?
No, it's a rental.
Okay. Do you have your driver's license on you?
Yeah. I just have to... I might have left it.
You might have left it? Okay. You said you're down here visiting?
Yeah.
Okay, where are you from?
From New York.
New York? Okay. Hey, just because it's super foggy out, okay, and we're on the side of the road, I'm just going to have you step out, and we're just going to stand on the sidewalk where it's safe. I don't want to get hit. There's a lot of cars passing me right now.
I don't want you to hit you.
Okay, so step out for me, and we'll stand by the sidewalk where it's safe.
Step out.
Yes, you do. Why? I just explained it to you. It's very foggy out here. There's a lot of cars passing me. It's not safe for me to stand here.
I understand that.
And I have to continue my traffic stop, so I'd like you to step out and stand over on the sidewalk for me.
But I don't have to step out.
Yes, ma'am, you do.
I
wouldn't ask you to do something you don't have to do. I'm telling you, you have to step out of the vehicle. Do not make it anything more than it has to be. Just step out of the vehicle and go to the sidewalk, please. Okay? You have to step out of the vehicle.
You can look in here. There's nothing for you to see. What's happening? There's nothing for you to see.
Okay, step out of the vehicle, please.
I will. What's happening here?
I'm turning your car off. Step out of the vehicle.
Well, I know, but what?
I've told you multiple times, and you've not done anything to step out of the vehicle.
But what is happening that you're turning my vehicle off?
I don't want you to drive away while I'm asking you to step off.
I have not given any indication that I'm going to drive away, correct?
I've asked you multiple times.
No.
Okay, step out of the vehicle, or I'm going to remove you from the vehicle.
But...
So I've asked you 10 times now.
But I know, but I said to you...
Step out of the vehicle now.
Why are you arresting me?
Because I'm not arresting you. Unless you would like me to arrest you for resisting.
No, excuse me. What's she doing?
Step out of the vehicle.
I know, but what I'm saying to you is, why are you asking me to step out of the vehicle?
I've explained this to you multiple times.
No, you have not.
Okay.
You asked me to step out of the vehicle, but you have not explained to me why you've asked me to
step out now.
I know, but why have you asked me to step out of the vehicle?
Step out. Step out of the vehicle.
Hold on.
Step out now.
Excuse me.
Step out of the vehicle.
You have to tell me why you have asked me to...
You're going to get pepper sprayed.
Give me your pepper spray.
But why have you asked me to get out of the vehicle?
Get out.
Why you asked me to get out of the vehicle?
All right, turn around. Put your hands on your back.
No. What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong?
Ridiculous.
What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong?
Now you're under arrest for resisting.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You're under arrest for resisting.
No, I'm not resisting anything. No, I'm not resisting anything. What have I done? I asked you to tell me why you stopped me, and you have a body cam on your body, so I'm asking you to tell me why you stopped me. Why have you stopped me? What did you stop me for? You have to tell me that by law. You have to tell me why you stopped me.
Do you realize you're driving around with a flat tire when you're throwing rubber all over the road and you're failing to maintain your lane?
I was trying to come over when I was having a flat tire, and you asked me if I knew why I was being pulled over, and I asked you if it was because of a flat...
All right, we're going to go this way.
I asked you if it was... Excuse me. I asked you if it was because of a flat tire, and you said that it wasn't.
You pat her down, and we're going to have to get the...
Yeah.
This off.
What are you patting me down for?
Well, you're under arrest.
Why am I under arrest?
Resisting.
It's gonna be stuck on her.
I have not resisted anything.
Okay.
Well, you have a body cam on, right?
Sure do. We all do.
I'm glad that you do. Because I have not resisted anything. I've not told you no. Have I? Have I told you no?
Face the car for me.
Have I told you
I
no?
don't really want to have a conversation with you.
No, have you told me no?
I don't really want to have a conversation with you.
Oh, but you don't want to have a conversation with me, but you pulled me
not right now.
over. You pulled me over and you have not told me the reason why you're arresting me, which is your legal...
You're under arrest for resisting.
I have
Next
not resisted
question.
anything.
Next
I have
question.
not resisted anything.
How many times did I ask you to step out of the vehicle?
Okay, I did step out of the vehicle.
After I removed you from the vehicle.
But why did you ask me to be stepped out of the vehicle?
Okay.
Why?
Okay.
But why? No, you have, as an officer, you have to tell me why you're pulling me over.
Okay.
Why are you pulling me over?
So you're driving on the road with a flat tire. You can't maintain a lane. And you're throwing rubber all over the place.
Okay, I'm throwing rubber all over the
I've
place.
explained that to you at least 5 times.
So I have a flat tire, so you're pulling me over and you're arresting me for having a flat tire. That's what you're saying to me right now?
No.
Mr. Rorath?
Yep.
That I have a flat tire, so you're pulling me over because I have a flat tire. That's what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to lose your job.
Okay.
You are.
All right.
Do you find anything in my pocket?
I'm not gonna get out of my thing.
Do you find anything in my pocket?
Get out of my thing.
I'm not in your thing. I'm not in your thing.
Good.
You find anything in my pocket? No, you don't find anything in my pocket. I've not
Go to the back
done
of the car.
anything. I've not done
Go to the back of the car.
wrong. I've not done anything
Okay.
wrong. I haven't. You're arresting me for a traffic stop for having a flat tire.
Okay.
That's what you said. That's what you said.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. That's what you said. No.
Give that to me.
excuse
Give that to me.
So, you can see if she wants to be fueled at that.
Yeah.
You know what? I did nothing wrong but have a flat tire, and you drug me out of my car for having a flat tire. No, that's correct. And it's on your body cam. So I hope that you're prepared to lose your job, because that's what's going to happen to you. No, it is. Because you cannot pull someone over for a flat tire. You did not offer me assistance. You did not ask me if I was troubled, if I had any issues whatsoever, did you? Oh, but your body cam doesn't show that either, does it? No, it doesn't. You did not ask me if you could help me in any way. You just wanted to arrest me. Right? Right? That's right. You just wanted to arrest me. Yeah, turn up the music. Turn it up. I love it. You're going to be fired, sir. So I hope that your wife is prepared for that. And your children. Hey, excuse me. Can you be human for 2 seconds? I'm a psychiatrist, okay? I'm a psychiatrist. Can you be human to me for 2 seconds? And just tell me why you're doing this to me? I had a flat tire and you're going to arrest me? You pulled me over for having a flat tire and you pulled me out of my car. You violated my civil rights and you think that you're going to get away with it? No. No, sir. This is Florida. Yeah. So go ahead. Go ahead. You put in whatever you need to put into that computer. Go ahead.
Yes. She's not very nice.
Huh?
She's not very nice.
You're not very nice, Pat.
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh.
I have to read her implied consent, and then she's all yours.
You're going to lose
Okay,
your job.
Kimberly,
You're going to lose your job.
I would listen
You're
to
going
this.
to
This
lose
is
your job.
very important, okay?
You're going to lose your job. You're going to lose your job.
I am now requesting that you submit to a lawful test of your breath.
You're not going to submit to anything. No, because you haven't even told me why you put me in handcuffs to begin with. No, you didn't read me my Miranda rights before you put me in handcuffs and detained me. And detained me. And detained me. You didn't read me my Miranda rights before you detained me. You didn't tell me why you were detaining me before you put me in handcuffs.
Fined under statute 327.35215.
Yeah, lose your job. You're going to lose your job. You're going to lose your job.
Or blood. You will be committing a misdemeanor in addition to any other penalties imposed by law. Refusal to submit to the test I requested is admissible into evidence in criminal proceedings. Do you understand what I just read to you?
No, I don't understand what you just read to me.
Okay.
Because you didn't read anything to me before you put me in handcuffs. No, sir. I do not understand what you just read to me.
Okay. That's probably because you were screaming the whole time. But with this in mind,
I do not understand what you just read to me because you did not read me my Miranda rights before arresting me for a flat tire.
Are you going to submit a lawful sample of your breath?
Do not.
Or your breath?
Consent to anything because you don't know what you're doing.
Okay.
You pulled me over for a flat tire. You pulled me over for a flat tire. That's what you did.
Okay.
You pulled me over for a flat tire.
Right with you.
That's not 2 points, but she's not going to stop.
Yeah, whatever you guys got to do. So she's arrested for resisting and DUI.
No priors?
I have no idea. She was non-compliant as soon as.
So was this stop even legal? Yes, and not for one reason, but several. Under the 1979 case of Delaware v. Prowse, an officer only needs specific facts they can explain to pull you over. Erratic driving. A. Median strike. A tire shedding debris. Anyone alone. Clears the bar. And the situation was about to take a sharp turn. So can an officer order you out for no specific reason? Yes, and it's not even close. Pennsylvania v. Mims, decided in 1977, settles this. Once the stop is legal, the officer can tell you to step out, period. You don't get an explanation first. You don't get to negotiate. But she wasn't finished yet. And here's where it gets interesting. What counts as resisting an officer in Florida? Under Section 843.02, knowingly refusing a lawful order is enough. No punch is required, no force needed, just refusing to comply when you know what the officer is asking. That alone is a crime. And every word she spoke was about to become evidence. Now this is where things shift. She kept demanding Miranda rights. Most people assume Miranda kicks in. The second police start talking. The law disagrees. Under the 1966 case of Miranda v. Arizona, those warnings only apply to a formal police interrogation. A traffic stop isn't custody. Berkemer v. McCarty confirmed that in 1984, her tone was about to change. So what about the breathalyzer? Florida's Implied. Consent law in Section 316.1932 covers this. The moment you drive on Florida roads, you've already agreed to a breath test if arrested for DUI. Refusing becomes evidence against you. On a second refusal, it's a separate crime. What the body camera captured next would seal the case. Here's the final piece. Was the force used to pull her out legally justified? Under the 1989 case of Graham versus Connor, force is judged through the eyes of a reasonable officer at the scene, not with hindsight. 10 refused commands, 2 full minutes. A running car on a foggy road, pulling her out, was proportionate and lawful. The law is clear. Let's see how each party measured up. Starting with the officer, the corporal gets a B+. The stop was solid multiple violations, any one of them enough. The exit order followed Mims exactly. The arrest walked through every step without shortcuts. Cutting the ignition before removal eliminated a flight risk without escalating anything. He stayed, composed through every personal threat. The grade only dips because he waited too long to explain. All the reasons for the stop. Turning to the driver receives a D. She stayed at the scene. But that's where the positives end. 10+ refused. Commands under Mims is obstruction full stop. Her Miranda argument was legally wrong, refusing. The breath test handed prosecutors independent evidence of guilt. The body cam she kept citing documented everything she did wrong. The outcome didn't happen to her. It followed from her own choices. Here's the first takeaway, and most people get it. Wrong. They think you can refuse until the officer explains. You can't. Under MIMS, you step out first and challenge it in court. Bottom line, comply. First, fight later. Here's what this means for you. Miranda protects you during formal interrogation. That's it. It doesn't freeze officer authority. It doesn't require explanations before arrest. And it doesn't apply to breath tests. Bottom line, know what Miranda actually covers. Here's the last one. A body cam records what happens, not what you believe happened. Pointing to the camera only helps if the footage backs you up. In her case, it did the opposite. Bottom line footage only protects you when your conduct already does. Let us know in the comments if there are police interactions or legal topics you would like us to analyze. Thank you for watching.